It's your boy Hormageddon. I just wanted to do this review on the Fresh and Fit. This one features sneako, and it was a good topic on here that I wanted to tap in on, but I gotta make it quick because I ain't got that much time.
Watching for the most part. Should men in their 20s get a vasectomy?
Personally, I would say, looking at it from a holistic standpoint, I get what Rolo's saying for the whole topic itself of being high value, because once again, if you get a woman pregnant that's not there for you, she could be against you and it could turn to many different things. But personally, like I was saying earlier, for me, I do want a family. If I meet the right woman, I think is going to raise that child. But for most men, do they have the, I want to say, resources to find a woman that they want of their dreams, or even get the right woman? Probably not. So to be safe, vasectomy might be in their best interest.
So yes.
No, I'm saying, okay, so
is it yes or no?
It depends on the individual. That's what I'm saying. So it's up to the man to decide for himself, but I'm just saying, generally for me, I think family is very important, but I understand why most men might not want that, because finding a woman that's actually good for you may be kind of hard. So I get it a little bit.
My take on that. So basically, they represent, what was this guy's name? I don't know if it was Donovan Sharp or I think it was, I don't remember the exact guy, but they were saying that dudes should stay on their purpose and get a vasectomy if they want to be successful, and they should do that over a family. And I don't believe that. And should you get a vasectomy in your 20s? Hell no. Me personally, I'm not letting nobody touch. No, I'm not letting nobody snip my manhood. No, like it doesn't make sense to me to get a vasectomy. You can put a condom on. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on that part. I just think that it's kind of crazy to even tell a man that he should get a vasectomy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And for Fresh and Fit to even for them to even take that on and try to argue the point as if it's valid, it's just crazy to me. And they know that was a losing. They know that was a losing match right there. They really didn't have nothing good to say about that, in my opinion.
In America, specifically.
In America, yeah.
In America, to be specific.
What do you think?
Let's get the ladies' takes on it, and then I'll give my opinion, because I don't want to corrupt them with my take.
Okay.
All right, ladies, let's make this a little bit more engaging. Let's say you have a son. He's 21 years old, building up a business, whatever it may be, is becoming somewhat successful. Actually, you know what? Let's say 30 years old, because let's be honest, 21-year-old guy is fucking useless. He ain't doing nothing with life. So 30-year-old guy, building up a business, he's on his way to becoming successful. Should he have a vasectomy, knowing how women move nowadays and how girls can trap guys? Should he have a vasectomy? We can start on the couch and then work our way. What are your thoughts to protect himself?
If he's really successful, I mean, I've seen men get trapped, so I'd probably be more prone to saying yes if he was, like a target. But on the whole, I think no.
Okay.
No. I would
No?
tell my son completely no
Okay.
to not do that.
Fair.
Honestly, if they don't want to have children, then yeah. But I think that every man should be able to decide if they want to have a children or not.
All right.
And it's important. So I don't think so, honestly.
Okay.
You can just find women that follow your values in another part of the world, as you said.
All right. So you're saying you just go somewhere else.
Yeah, just go somewhere.
But what if they decide to stay in the States?
Honestly, I still think that there's women out there that can be mother
Okay. What about you?
material.
Honestly, if he wants to, then that's fine with me. But can't you get a vasectomy undone?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
You could also detransition after becoming trans.
I mean,
But you don't ever want people to do that in the first place. You're messing up your body. Once you take puberty blockers, you can go off them, but there's going to be a physical difference.
Exactly. I mean, if he wants to take that risk, I don't really care, because
It's crazy because I totally agree with sneako. You can get a vasectomy, and they say it can be undone, but really, is it gonna be? Are you still gonna be the same after doing that, or is your sperm count still gonna be high after not being released and produced like normally? How long you gonna have a vasectomy? Is it gonna be over 5, 10, 15 years? Because if you get a vasectomy and you have it for over 10, 15 years, I highly doubt that you're going to have kids if you reverse it. But, hey, I ain't a doctor. But I ain't letting nobody touch my balls. That's just how it is. You ain't touching them. You ain't taking my manhood from me. It makes no sense. We're not doing that.
I know that they be getting, like, some girls be lying, doing other shit, and, like, he's trapped now, and then they take all his shit and then leave. So I'm not opposed to it at all, actually.
All right. What about you?
I would say no, but I mean, it's their choice.
All right.
Like, I would hope that I raise them like a good, like they have a good sense of moral and they'd be able to pick the right, like, woman.
Okay. What about you?
I think it depends on a lot of like what his lifestyle is. Like if he's, let's say, starting his business and he's very focused on money and things like that, but he's like constantly meeting new women and engaging.
Hold on, man. This dude just asked some dumb shit. Do people with a stutter also stutter in their thoughts? Like, why? Bro.
Engaging with these women.
Yeah.
Then I would say, okay, there's like ways that you can use instead of a vasectomy to avoid the baby, but I have also heard of like women trapping men and things like that, but I feel like it's up to him. Like if he thinks like, no, I'm gonna get trapped, like I'm getting like I'm meeting new women and I'm doing this and I'm like, you know, having intimate moments with them, then you know what, do what you want to do, what makes you happy. And regarding,
So yes or no?
I feel like it's just up to him. Like if he want,
What advice would you give him though?
I would say,
As
like,
the mom.
as the mom of my son, I would say like, don't go around, you know, sticking it in whatever and who.
All right, we're gonna go up. So,
$20 million in hard-earned taxpayer money. That's what special interests are willing to take from Ohioans to buy
When he says high value man, he's talking from the perspective of being able to be a playboy and get as many girls.
But why is that a priority over having a family? Like, why would that even be advice? Why would that be a male self-improvement advice? Be a playboy instead of raise a family?
Well,
we make fun of women all days for wanting to be girl boss queens and sleep around and have all this, and then you tell guys be a playboy instead of raise a family. That's the same advice on the other side.
Because here's the thing: when you're a playboy, you're gonna be better.
bro, what happened to this dude? He is speaking the truth. It really is like the same. Like women telling women basically to go out and live their life, and that's the same thing they tell men. Only difference is men have a little bit more time to do this, you know, but men ain't got unlimited time. We ain't got unlimited time to get this right, man. We got to get this shit right. We got to get this shit right before we in our 40s, man. We ain't got time. We got to get this right before we 35, man. We ain't got time to be out here bullshitting. Real shit, man. You want a family. Every man want a family. Every man want to have his legacy go on. Every man do. Every man want a child in his image. We know that. Stop the cap, man.
Better at raising the family, and the reason.
But he's
for
saying
that,
avoid family creation.
Well, he's saying to be a high value. He's talking from the frame, knowing Rolo, because I know him personally. He's talking from the frame of being a guy getting a lot of girls, and then if you decide you want to get a family down the road, you can always unsnip and then go ahead and go down the family route. But in today's day and age, I agree to a degree that you need to have sex with at least 50 girls as a guy. I talk about that all the time. It's controversial, but the reason why I say that is because most women are more promiscuous than most guys. So if you're a dude and you're getting out here dating girls and you get your pee-pee wet with the first girl, she could sell you a dream and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is great. So guys got to get out there and be sexually experienced. So he's talking from the frame of being attractive.
I think most guys out here are not going to be able to control their sexual urges. So he's saying as a...
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. The quickest path to becoming a high-value man. Do not get married. Avoid family creation. Vasectomy in your 20s. Live consistently. Eliminate all sedations. Learn game and networking. Play to your strengths. Build wealth. Resist easing up on your focus. He's talking about building, increasing your value when you're young.
Becoming successful, yeah.
Becoming successful. Yeah.
Avoid family creation to get
because when you, dude, because your value doesn't go up until you're built something, and that's typically going to be in your 30s.
So most guys,
that's what he's saying.
What do they focus on? Girls the whole time. He's saying at this point in your career, when you're on the way up, focus on things.
Man, look, man, that's not no good advice, man. It's not. It's not. Don't go out here doing stuff to your body just to be able to live a certain lifestyle. It's just like saying get a vasectomy so you can be a hoe. Well, if you got discipline here already, if you already that type of guy, that shit don't matter. You're gonna protect your seed by all means necessary. You're gonna protect it. So this really don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, a man that's on this purpose at his early ages, he's gonna be somewhat protective for his seed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, women can do things, and yeah, men can make mistakes, but they're just some of the things that come with life, and we gotta learn from them mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't everybody's case.
Things that are gonna help you move forward in life and become successful.
Yeah, get a surgery done that prevents you from having children.
Yeah, but you can always reverse it.
It's not like a lot of the times that shit messes up.
That message said after 5 years you can be sterile for life. You see what I'm saying? So just imagine if you go in 10, 15 years, man. Come on.
But you could just hope that it's gonna be okay.
Generally, most men can't control their urges, so what's gonna happen is they're gonna go fuck around and get somebody pregnant.
This is how you rise up the path to become high status, because you're eliminating all variables that can fuck you up.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying.
Risk mitigation right there.
How many dudes do you know that could have made it to the NBA?
Bro, it's still stuff out there that can fuck you up. We live in an age where it's a Me Too movement, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, do you not get that? Like, and then also, I think one of the girls gonna say it, you got diseases out here, like, you gotta protect yourself by any means, so you still gonna have to work on to protect yourself from diseases, man. Come on. So, this advice just really don't make sense to me. And as a father, like, being a high value earner, because let's just make it clear, that's really all these dudes talking about is you're not a high value man just because you're a high value earner. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Being a father comes with a lot more than just making money, man. It comes with a lot more, and this is coming from a father. It comes with a lot more. You got to be a lot more in tune with your kids, man. You got to. When your kid, you got to know when your kid feels some type of way. When you look at your kid and he looking a certain way, you know he hungry, or you know he's sad, or you know he happy. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your kid, man. Like, and I know mine. You know what I'm saying? I know when he uncomfortable with everything. Being a father is more than just making money, man. You got to provide for your kids, and you got to be there to raise them. You got to be there and instill good values in them. That's what being a father is. And being a high earner don't make you a good father. It don't.
Yeah, or could have been a star and an athlete or something that got some chick pregnant. Yeah. Like kids a lot of the times ruin dudes' futures because they have kids prematurely. So he's saying this is the path to becoming a high value man. And then once you become that guy,
reverse the vasectomy.
Reverse the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Do you think that's good advice? I mean, that's good advice if your qualifications of a high-value man is a guy with a big body count. But it might be like I thought.
No. He's talking about increasing your value as a man. You're basically what he's doing is he's retard-proofing it. Yeah. If you have vasectomy and you bust nuts at girls, you're not going to have a kid, so you're not going to fuck up your future when you're young and you're not in a position to raise that child. That's what he's saying.
We all know what is men's biggest weakness: women. And as a result, what happens is, what's another factor for not having success? Having a kid too early. That's reality.
That's the number one wealth killer, dude.
Yeah,
kids. If you really look at it, it's the number one wealth killer.
Once again, we support family.
Bro, I'm 30. I had my son when I was 29, and I'm gonna tell you this. I wish I had my son when I was younger. I'm keeping it real. I wish I had my son when I was younger. That's how I feel. I wish I had them when I was younger. Because having a kid do something to you, it changes you in ways that you won't even think. Having a kid makes you a man and make you have to become a man. Just like when women have kids and they left to raise them, it make them have to become a woman, and it make them have to take on masculine roles, because men got to be in the kid life, man. So we got women, they got to take on a masculine role also, because they trying to make up for the father not being there in ways that they can't, because it's not in them. Be different.
Families,
Yeah, we do.
But at the same time, for what he's saying, to become successful
You
at a young
can't say
age,
that you support families and also tell your audience to get a vasectomy.
we didn't say that. We just said we're
You're toting the fence about
We're
it.
explaining why he said that.
Do you agree?
I understand why he said it.
You see how you're ducking? You see how you're ducking the question? It's a simple
But
question.
it's on me. It's not about me. It's about the generational.
I'm asking your opinion.
No.
I'm just gonna click random
man,
stuff
I ain't got
and something
time
I'm
for
sure is
this.
gonna come to me because that's what I love about this kid.
Sneako, you're funny.
It's just a question.
No.
But we make the girls on the panel answer questions
Wait.
specifically all the time. It's just,
Hold on,
do you
hold on.
agree, yes or no?
Personally, my decision has nothing to do
duck
with
it,
this
man.
discussion. I'm just saying for you, bro.
Politician answer.
I understand why he's saying that.
Yeah, you see, your thing is he's talking about how to become a high value guy. That's good advice.
I have a
because
follow-up question for
You're
the
eliminating
girls.
fuck up bullshit, like shit that will fuck you up.
Can I ask her on the panel now, the ladies here? What is your definition of a high-value man? We could start with Karen on the couch.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for advocating for that just now. I appreciate a man saying that. But
Good question.
Well, you dodged it like a motherfucker.
yeah, you.
Wait, what was the title? What was it?
This is a good question, because once the ladies answer, you're going to notice that not many of them going to say money makes a high value man. So we know money is necessary to survive, but that's not what women think makes a high value man. That's why you got bums out here, dudes who ain't got money, out here having sex with all the women. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. If it mattered, it wouldn't be like that. Not saying it don't, but with some women it don't matter.
What was the question? Sorry.
What are your qualifications for a high-value man?
Okay.
What's your idea of a high-value man?
A high-value man is somebody who's successful, who is intelligent, who is hardworking, and who has integrity, and who's a genuine person.
We're gonna let them define it. You're not gonna give them a okay. All right. So their definition of what you're asking them what makes a high value man qualify? Okay.
What qualifies a man as high-value?
Okay. Not
I
what
think
they
she answered
qualify. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you said what? Integrity. What else?
Integrity, being genuine, man of character.
Yeah, and also being good at what you do. I think too.
Okay. What if he's good at playing World of Warcraft?
No, like, be good at something and in life, like be successful at something in life, figure out what that is for you and be impressive in that way.
Okay.
Just to add to what you guys were talking previously, I'm gonna answer the question now. It's just like the example. I forgot his name on the top of my head, but you guys should know the famous soccer player from that. His I guess he was getting a divorce or whatever, and most of his assets was towards his mom, like all of them. That's something that I would advise my son. Like, hey, if you feel doubts of who you're marrying or something like that, but you still love them, put everything under my name.
That wasn't the question.
No, I know. I just wanted to add to what was being spoken to previously. But what I think a high value man is ambition, integrity, like she said, honesty, loyalty, actual loyalty, and yeah, basically that's it. And hardworking.
Okay.
Very similar to, yeah.
What about you?
Not that different, honestly. Just being like hardworking, family oriented, like being there if we have a child, integrity too, like having their being focused on what they want to do in life, just not being all over the place.
All right.
Okay.
I just want someone that's loyal and genuine and like happy with me, I guess.
Well, maybe don't answer the question about who you want to be with, but what do you think qualifies a man as someone who's high value?
That is high value to me.
Okay.
Like, honestly, you just need to be a good person, and I think that's high value.
Is your ex these traits?
Huh?
Is your ex loyal and genuine and a good person?
Was he? No.
So why do you hang out with him?
He's chill.
Because he's chill?
Yeah.
What the Okay.
Because I want to. I don't know.
So he's not loyal or genuine or good?
No. Okay, so he's good.
Okay.
He's now genuine, and I believe now he is loyal.
So are you going
But not before. I feel like people can grow, no?
Okay.
So, never mind. That's fine. Go ahead.
So I would say, like, to me, a high value man is someone that prioritizes, like, his health. So, like, health, like, as in fitness, just, like, eating well, like, skincare, things like that. And, like, of course, like, being ambitious, loyalty, communication, honesty.
I agree with the health thing because I've met a whole bunch of guys that think that like taking care of themselves is very feminine and they're like very against it and things like that, and it leads to them just being dirty. But I think that a high value man is a man that has a goal in life, and that I like a man with a lot of wisdom. I like a man that can tell stories and give advice, and it's actual good advice, and they know what they're talking about. I also like a secure man. I think that a high value man is insecure in himself, and he reps what he is, and he doesn't care about like what other people have to say or what they're doing. I think it's a very high value man.
All right.
I think a high value man is a successful man, a man that comes with a family oriented, religious oriented, somebody who takes care of the person that is next to him, in a sense of like being a gentleman, opening the door, those little things that makes the big difference.
Okay.
Some traits of a high value man to me is someone who is respectful, also respected by others, treats other people how he wants to be treated, goal oriented, brave, courageous, works on himself always. Self-improvement is crucial. So whether that be health, spirituality.
Now you notice that most of them didn't say much about what these dudes be saying a high value dude man is. They all got different answers. That's a whole bunch of other things. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just heard it. We're gonna go up a little bit because I really gotta keep it pushing.
Probably agree with women's idea of a high value man more than the red pill space's idea of a high value man.
How dare you?
I think women. Did you see how none of them brought up finances really? None of them brought up like the way you look. None of them talked about like what you wear. And all of it is about character. It's
Sneako
about
took the TradCon pill, bro.
Yeah,
it's about your personality.
It's important TradCon pill, bro.
No, look, it's important to have wealth and it's important to have status in mind. But that's what this space is kind of avoiding a lot of the time, is that's an extremely important part of becoming high value. And if we actually want to raise a family, that's an extremely important part of male self-improvement.
Sneako, her man has these traits now. Why is she with him?
Do not go to fabletters.com. Do not.
Man, so, yeah, man, y'all see that. You see, Sneako, he got a point, man. I'm a father, and I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all, man. Being a father opened up doors to other women that you probably didn't even have access to before, while you still got access to all the other women, too. You feel me? Like I said before, being a father shows that you're a provider, that women like you because somebody gave you the best honor, a child. That's the best thing that a woman can give a man. Me being a father since then, I just noticed, especially like when I'm with my son and I'm alone, like I get a lot of attention from women, young women, older women, you know what I'm saying? Like all of them, like for real. I get attention from all of them, and they all be striking up conversations with me. I don't even be having to even really say not much for real. They start talking to me, and I'm just keeping it 100. You know, like as a man get older, his value goes up, and if you add a kid in the equation, he gonna get a lot of attention from women, man. Sneako on to something. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say this, man. Like I'm a father, and this is what happens to me. I was just with my son the other day. Finally had got him after 4 months of not seeing him. I finally got him. You know what I'm saying? We had a blast, man. I took him to a couple places so he can play. Took him to the hands-on museum. Took him to the South Zone. Had a blast, man. He didn't even want to leave. You know, dropped him off earlier today, but I'm gonna tell you, like when I was out with my son, I got a lot of attention from women. I was getting free stuff, like all kind of stuff, man. And these was women of all ages, and a lot of them was young, like for real, like young women love kids. All these women love kids, man. So, you know, bro, that's that. I gotta go because I gotta go into work early. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that paper. So I'm out, man. Y'all stay righteous out there. It's Armageddon. Like and subscribe to this channel, man. It is.